Have you ever wondered where the soul flows when the body is at rest? In sleep, we drift away from awareness. But in meditation, we experience that same rest inwardly with full alertness. Paramahansa Yogananda said that 1 hour of true meditation is more rejuvenating than 8 hours of deep sleep. This is not imagination, but a lived truth, one he experienced and passed to his disciples. This method, over a century old, remains alive like a lamp unextinguished by time's winds. The method we speak of is not an ordinary mental exercise. Meditation is not about lulling the mind, but a means to guide it to inner stillness. When the mind is silent, the soul speaks, and when the soul speaks, the body no longer needs sleep to rest. In a single moment, you gain the energy typically drawn from hours of sleep. Now, I will lead you toward the process Paramahansa Yogananda taught, not merely a mental practice, but an art of living. But first, you must understand inwardly. This knowledge remains mere words until you root it in the soil of your experience. Dear viewers, this is no ordinary video. It's a journey, an invitation to dive into the depth where the soul takes its true rest. If you've ever grown weary of life's fatigue, if you've ever wished the body could sleep while something within remains awake, this series is for you. We want you not just to hear this knowledge, but to see it with the soul's eyes. Every like, comment, and shared experience makes this journey more vibrant. This video wasn't made out of obligation, but from devotion. So watch it with feeling. It may offer something years of searching haven't found. Thank you. Now we return to the practice Yogananda not only taught, but lived. He said true rest is for the soul, not the body. When we dive into meditation's depth, the breath slows, the heartbeat steadies, and the mind becomes clear like a tranquil lake. In this state, a moment arrives when time seems to pause. No past, no future, only a quiet present. This is when meditation becomes more powerful than sleep. To attain this, Yogananda developed a special meditation method that not only calms, but deeply connects the soul to cosmic consciousness. This method isn't based on a single posture or mantra. It's a complete life process. Its first step is embracing the inner journey. When you truly turn inward for the first time, all outer fatigue, worry, and futile efforts fall away. This is the first door, and crossing it is the starting point where the soul finds peace deeper than sleep, in a state of wakefulness. This is when the next step of diving inward begins. As we take that first step, we realize meditation is not just a practice, but a lifestyle. It's a state where we find rest not only physically, but mentally and spiritually. Yogananda said, "What you seek is not outside, but already within you." These words are not mere preaching, but life's ultimate truth. Meditation shows the path to uncover this truth. Before entering this deep state, we must prepare body and mind. Until the body is at rest, the mind cannot fully dive into meditation's depth. This is why Yogananda taught his followers physical and mental relaxation techniques, not mere mental processes, but a path to remove all bodily and mental barriers. He believed that preparing the body for rest calms the mind. To meditate, we must free the body from any tension. as physical stress burdens the mind. Imagine, if your body is fully relaxed, doesn't your mind work more coherently, peacefully, and clearly? This is the state where 1 hour of meditation can surpass 8 hours of sleep. Truly, in meditation, this state becomes a flow of silent energy, connecting not only to the body, but to the soul. Yogananda taught that when we feel this energy, our soul gains unending peace. When the soul is at peace, the body needs little sleep. This path of bodily and mental rest connects us to the soul's deeper dimensions. It shows a profound link between physical rest and mental peace. Understanding this, through meditation, we can not only relieve physical fatigue, but attain the soul's true peace. A vital question arises. Are we truly ready to feel this hidden inner peace? Are we prepared to overcome mental barriers? Are we eager to manifest our soul's deep rest in this life? If your soul answers yes to these questions, you are ready to enter the meditative state where not only the body rests, but the soul reveals its true nature. This is when the journey begins, where the soul's deep peace dawns. As we enter deep meditation, a unique experience connects us to our soul, what Yogananda defined as infinite peace and spiritual solace. This peace is not just an inner state, but a profound energy permeating every aspect of life. When we meditate for 1 hour, we fully connect with this peace. Yogananda said meditation is not just a practice, it's a journey linking us to our inner peace. Each meditative moment moves us toward our true self. This peace is so deep that it spreads to every cell of the body, completely calming the mind. A question arises: can this peace fully end our mental and physical struggles? Does this meditative state bring stability and balance to life? When we ask this inwardly, we realize meditation allows us to transcend all inner barriers. It's a process where we release all mental, physical, and spiritual tensions, merging into an ocean of peace. Yogananda called this spiritual rest, not mere mental relaxation, but a peace from our inner world, reawakening our existence. After attaining this peace, we no longer feel physical fatigue, as the soul's peace dispels bodily exhaustion. It dispels bodily fatigue. A vital question arises. Are we ready to experience the profound peace that has existed within us for centuries? Can we infuse every aspect of our life with this peace? If your answer is yes, you are now prepared to enter a new dimension where the realization of physical rest and mental peace is possible only through meditation. This deep peace guides us in a new direction, where we are connected solely with the soul. When we connect only with the soul, the very definition of life changes. We are no longer driven by reactions to external events, but by inner stability. This is the state where meditation ceases to be a mere mental activity. It becomes the essence of life itself. Paramahansa Yogananda clearly stated that calming the mind, resting the body, and communing with the soul is true meditation. When this communion lasts for an hour, it is not sleep, but an embrace of divinity. Have you ever felt that meditative state where time seems to pause, where the crowd of thoughts quiets and only a silence envelops you. A silence in which God's breath is audible, where every sound of the universe falls still. But when the mind fears this silence, it flees to busyness. Yet when the soul begins to love this silence, it dives into meditation. This love, this focus, takes meditation far beyond rest, transforming it into spiritual elevation. The question arises: have you learned to love that silence? Have you recognized the inner voice that speaks without words? When we meditate, our consciousness gradually sinks deeper. It may seem akin to sleep, but its nature is entirely different. In sleep, we dream. In meditation, we feel reality. From here, a new understanding emerges. If the soul finds complete rest, wouldn't the body's need for rest diminish? Is it possible to remain more energized with less sleep simply because we've touched the inner source? This is the same meditation method, over a century old, yet beyond the bounds of time. This method is not merely a tradition, but a science, a spiritual science, and its laboratory is your inner mind. Now tell me, would you like to delve deeper into the mysteries of this laboratory? When we accept that meditation is not just a technique, but a journey inward, every moment becomes an experiment. And when this experiment is conducted deeply, experiences begin to take shape. Paramahansa Yogananda's century-old method rests on the truth that rest at the soul's level is far more potent than bodily rest. This may not make sense to the intellect at first, but those who experience it know it's not just truth, but a profound mystery. Imagine for a moment, you close your eyes, your breath slows, the mind's restlessness fades, and a deep stillness descends. In that stillness, you are not asleep, yet the rest is so profound that every cell, every nerve, every energy flow becomes calm. In this state, the body gains energy, not from outside, but from an inner source. This is the source Yogananda called the inner divine battery. This battery recharges when meditation is true, when consciousness rises, and when the soul remembers itself. A question arises: isn't the energy from this inner battery purer than any external rest? Can the power awakened in meditation transform our entire being? This is no mere fantasy. Many practitioners of regular meditation have reported needing less sleep than before, experiencing deeper rest, and remaining more alert, balanced, and joyful throughout the day. But this is possible only when meditation becomes not just an action, but a love. When you sit in meditation, it should not be merely mental rest, but an experience of the soul's embrace. Have you ever felt that love? One that doesn't form in words, doesn't linger in thoughts, and manifests only in silence. This silent love is meditation's highest state, the soul of this century-old method. When you touch this silence, you realize that 1 hour of meditation is not merely a substitute for sleep, but a feast for the soul. Do you wish to savor this feast more deeply? When we say meditation is the soul's feast, it doesn't mean just peace or rest. It signifies the divine fulfillment that quenches only the soul's hunger. The body needs food, The mind needs information, but the soul craves awareness steeped in silence. Paramahansa Yogananda didn't just preach this silent awareness, he lived it. In his presence, people transformed inwardly without words. He called meditation a window through which the soul communes with the universe. The question arises, what is this communion like? It doesn't happen through words, but through experiences. When you dive deeply into meditation, events unfold without logic, forewarning, or full scientific explanation. For instance, you simply sit, and the body's weight begins to dissolve. You observe your breath, and the crowd of thoughts suddenly quiets. You rest in silence, and years of pain gradually wash away like dust in water. This is no miracle. It's the result of the method Paramahansa Yogananda received from his guru, Sri Yukteswar Giri. This method touches the threads between body and soul, transforming the inner vibration. A natural question arises. Can we all experience this method? The answer is yes, but only if we embrace it with complete faith and surrender. For this meditation is not for show. It takes you to the roots of your existence, like descending a deep well, each level revealing a new mystery, each step a new energy, until you reach water that doesn't quench thirst, but teaches you to become the water itself. When we meet the soul in meditation, sleep becomes merely a physical process, for we connect to an energy source where there is no fatigue, no burden, only life's vibration. When Yogananda says 1 hour of meditation is more effective than 8 hours of sleep, he speaks of a state where consciousness is not just awake, but bathed in energy. Thus, meditation is not merely closing the eyes, it's an act of awakening inner energy. When that energy flows outward, life itself becomes meditation. Do you wish to delve deeper into the mystery of this meditative life? When life becomes meditation, the definition of time changes. A moment can become so vast that it encompasses all existence, while a day feels so empty that nothing seems to happen. This awareness, born of meditation, transforms how we perceive time's flow. Yogananda said, "The day you see the inner clock, the hands of the outer clock will no longer frighten you." This doesn't mean escaping the world, but awakening the silent center within, from which everything is governed. Can we all reach this center? Is it possible only for great souls like Yogananda? This question arises within, and rightly so. But meditation is a science without discrimination. No caste, no language, no status, only your readiness and surrender. It's a lamp that can burn in every heart, needing only the right method to ignite. Yogananda's century-old method is this ignition process. As you adopt it, your consciousness gradually shifts from darkness to light. The journey may be slow, but solid. The first change in meditation is in the inner restlessness, like a river's flow slowing, unearthing unheard truths from its depths. You meet yourself for the first time, not through mirrors or words, but through the silence that says everything. Here you understand why Yogananda called 1 hour of meditation more potent than 8 hours of sleep. Sleep rests the body. Meditation purifies the soul. In sleep, you don't dive deep, you sink. In meditation, you dive into depth, you awaken. So the question arises, can we, while awake, see the inner darkness? And if so, does merely seeing it transform it? The process of meditation teaches exactly this. Seeing is transforming. Before you fix anything, start observing, without judgment, without struggle, simply as a witness. This is meditation, and this is the depth from which Yogananda's meditation method arises. A method beyond words, so vivid in experience that once you dive in, you don't wish to return. Have you ever had such an experience where going inward feels more real than the outer world, where returning holds no appeal? Because in that depth of silence, something is found that cannot be bound in words. This is not a miracle. It is an experience, one that only your heart can testify to. As meditation deepens, you no longer see thoughts coming and going, but arising and dissolving, like waves rising and calming. Yet you remain steady, unshaken, like the ocean's depths. This is the hallmark of Yogananda's method. It takes you beneath the waves, where your definition begins to change. You are no longer just a name or a body, but a witness who sees without being bound. In this state, it becomes clear why the need for sleep diminishes. Sleep frees us from outer fatigue, but meditation frees us from inner fatigue, which is far heavier. The burden of years of desires, conflicts, and regrets lightens with each breath in deep meditation. You feel the body at rest, yet consciousness fully alert. This alert rest is what Yogananda called divine repose, a state far deeper than ordinary sleep. In this state, brain waves slow, the heartbeat balances, and all bodily systems return to harmony. But meditation doesn't merely heal the body. It's a journey toward the soul. This is where true transformation begins, not from external inspiration, but from an inner call. Meditation teaches that the solution to outer problems lies in inner peace. So the question arises, can we bring this peace into daily life? Is meditation confined to the meditation room, or is it a lifestyle? Yogananda says meditation is not an act, but an art of living. When meditation permeates your routine, it ceases to be mere practice. It becomes prayer. Not a prayer of words, but one that unfolds in silence. This silence unites you with the soul, the source where everything begins. Would you like to experience this beginning, which leads to life's most fundamental truth? Where everything starts, there the end dissolves too. The seeker who dives into meditation's depth doesn't just know this mystery, they live it. Yogananda's century-old method points to this truth. The thread of all life's entanglements unravels in the lap of that silence where thoughts cease. As you progress steadily in this process, you find meditation is not an ordinary practice, but a You hear the silence within, never heard before, and when this silence speaks, it carries both the sweetness of music and the gravity of truth. A question arises. Is this state only for seasoned yogis? Is this journey difficult and distant? Yogananda answers simply. Finding God is as easy as opening your eyes before the sun. The difficulty lies only in keeping your eyes closed. So the first step of meditation is to slowly open those eyes, to clear the inner dust, to probe the beliefs and assumptions binding your consciousness. As you embrace this inner journey, you gradually realize that sitting in meditation is not just an act, but the courage to see yourself, meet yourself, and accept yourself. This acceptance is the greatest transformation. For the moment you accept yourself unconditionally, you begin to see the world as it is, without prejudice. This vision is meditation's most precious gift. Another question emerges. Can someone live a fully aware life in the world with this vision? Amid jobs, relationships, stress, and responsibilities, is this meditation possible? The answer lies in a gentle smile. Meditation is not a task, but a state that, once cultivated, permeates every action. While walking, eating, speaking, every moment ties you to that silence where life becomes light and existence sweet. So the question is not how to meditate, but how to sustain that state, how to preserve that silence in every situation. When the mind questions, is silence possible only in meditation, or can it become life's essence? Can someone in a noisy world be so inwardly calm that not a ripple stirs the mind? Is meditation limited to a seated posture, or can it permeate every aspect of life? Yogananda says meditation is not a specific state, but an art of living. The silence felt in solitude can live within you in the marketplace if the seeker dwells in true awareness. A profound truth lies here. The mind remains restless only as long as it tries to change the world. But when it begins to observe itself, the world appears to transform. Meditation is this journey of self-observation, not self-alteration. When you treat meditation as mere practice, it becomes a limited act. But when you make it an integral part of your being, it flows with every breath, every touch, every word, every silence. Another question arises. Can this state come in a day? Does this practice bear fruit in a week? Yogananda's answer is simple. Truth is never far. The deeper you go within, the closer it comes. But this journey depends on your earnestness, not time's measure. Meditation's depth empowers you so that no wave of stress can reach within, for meditation shifts you from outer reaction to inner responsibility. You learn to respond, not react, and this difference transforms your entire life. Now comes the matter of practice, for no art is mastered without practice. This practice isn't limited to sitting. It continues when you're cooking, talking to someone, or sitting alone. Every moment becomes an opportunity to dive into meditation, to enter your inner self, to abide in the silence where there are no questions, no answers, only presence. This presence gradually surpasses sleep, for while sleep rests the body, meditation nourishes the soul. The question arises, can this nourishment of the soul transform our life as sleep renews the body? Does the soul's touch not only change life, but give it new birth? Is it possible that the soul's nourishment quenches not just bodily fatigue, but the thirst of our entire existence? In Paramahansa Yogananda's view, this is entirely possible. He said sleep relieves outer fatigue, but meditation quenches inner hunger. When meditation deepens, it's not just the eyes that close. Life's layers open. We begin to see what was always before us, but hidden behind the veils of busyness, worry, and illusion. Meditation is truly the nectar for the eternally thirsty soul, which for lifetimes has merely touched life, but not lived it. In sleep, we drift away from our existence. In meditation, we come closest to it. The question is this closeness possible only in meditation, or can it be kept alive every moment? Could it be that when you look into a child's eyes, that same silence touches you? Could it be that when you sit in a tree's shade, that same meditation descends upon you? True meditation is free from time. It doesn't wait for a specific hour or posture. It manifests wherever your presence is complete. Yogananda said a moment of total presence can be more potent than hours of sleep. The profound realization here is that if meditation is possible in every moment, why can't life and spiritual practice become one? Can't every rise and fall of breath, every heartbeat, become a gateway to meditation? Meditation is not a ritual, not a tradition, not a religious practice. It's a surrender in every moment where we stop escaping ourselves. Then meditation surpasses sleep. It doesn't just relieve fatigue, it illuminates life. The question now is this illumination limited to meditation, or can it spread to every direction of life? Does meditation only light the inner world, or can outer life take new shape in that same light? When meditation burns within, its light doesn't stay confined to the soul. It gradually seeps into our vision, blends into our thoughts, shines in our words, and takes form in our actions. Yogananda said true meditation doesn't just give an inner experience. It grants the vision to see divinity in the outer world. Then, even in a marketplace, you can remain silent. Amidst noise, you can find peace, because meditation has opened the inner eye that now sees the outer world in that same light. A life built on meditation's foundation is no longer mere breathing. It becomes a rhythm of love, compassion, and awareness. Such a person no longer needs sleep for rest, for their existence rests in every moment. They remain in inner silence while working, talking, or sitting alone. Their center no longer wavers. The question is this state possible for an ordinary person? Can the realization of great souls like Yogananda reach ordinary individuals like us? Is meditation a difficult practice reserved for a select few? Here, we must recall Yogananda's gentlest teaching. Meditation demands no special qualification, only a sincere yearning, a deep desire to return inward. This desire gradually makes meditation a part of life. When you look at a flower with full attention, that moment can become meditation. When you understand someone's pain without words, that moment can become meditation. And when you hear your own silence, that moment becomes meditation's pinnacle. Thus, meditation is not a path to a cave. It's life's purest form. Once you embark on this path, you never turn back. For sleep becomes not just rest, but a gross form of meditation. The question arises, if meditation is so profound and vast, doesn't it give a new direction to the mind and brain? How does the journey of mind and brain transform in meditation's flame? As meditation's flame burns gently, its first touch falls on the mind. The mind, which constantly thinks, wavers, and swings between past and future, learns to pause for the first time. Yogananda wrote that meditation doesn't command the mind, it befriends it. This friendship gradually frees the mind from fear. When the mind no longer fears, it stops thinking, it sees. This seeing opens new pathways in the brain. The brain, which we considered a mere memory machine, transforms through meditation into a living temple where vision, not thought, operates. A vision that is clear, fearless, and filled with empathy. A brain activated by meditation no longer seeks answers. It recognizes the silence behind questions. This silence is where the soul's true dialogue resonates. A mystery lies here. The brain's fundamental function is not memory, but realization. And meditation is the key to this realization. Imagine when a meditation-nourished mind and awakened brain unite. Where does life lead? Does a person remain merely a seeker, or do they become a living lighthouse, illuminating others' darkness with their light? A question arises. Is meditation's transformation only mental and spiritual? Does meditation offer only emotional peace, or does it reshape our body's structure, energy, and health? This question takes the journey to a deeper level, where meditation teaches us to see the body not as a machine, but as a temple. When a seeker begins to see their body as a temple, they no longer view it as mere bones, flesh, and blood. They realize an energy current flows within, driven by consciousness. Meditation activates this consciousness. Yogananda said the body is the soul's vehicle, but when steadied in meditation, it becomes a living sacrificial fire, where each breath, like a flame, can burn away worldly impurities. Meditation awakens the body from within. It doesn't just rest the organs, it gives them life, energizing every cell at a profound level. The question arises, is this energy merely mental awareness? Or is it a real vibration flowing like waves within the body? In deep meditative practice, when you surrender completely, you feel your body is not just connected to you, it pulses with the rhythm of existence. Each breath becomes not mere air, but music. Heartbeats cease to be noise and resonate like a divine rhythm. This is no imagination. Modern science confirms that meditation repairs neurons, strengthens the immune system, and enables changes at the DNA level. Yogananda's method held this depth. He embraced meditation not as a mystical process, but as a living science. Can we say then that meditation is not only a quest for the soul, but a path to bodily renewal? Is it possible that 1 hour of meditation offers the body a rest deeper than 8 hours of sleep ever could? And in this rest, does our inner divinity awaken? This is the moment when the seeker first experiences light within. The question is no longer how deep meditation can be, but whether we are ready to plunge into that depth. What does the seeker gain by diving into this depth? Is this experience final, or is it merely another door? When the seeker dives into this depth, they feel their existence's boundaries melting. They no longer see themselves as just a person, but become an experience beyond words. Here, the soul doesn't speak, it simply is. In this pinnacle of meditation, there are no thoughts, no emotions, no bodily weight, no identity of breath, just a silence that is not mere silence, but the voice of completeness. Yogananda repeatedly said that meditation's ultimate state is not an achievement, but a return to our true nature. To return to what we already are is meditation's peak, not an effort, but the dissolution of efforts. What happens in this dissolution cannot be named by the world. It is love, but not of words. It is light, but not seen by eyes. It is existence, but not like an object. Here, the seeker realizes their soul is not separate from the universe, but its reflection. They know they were never alone, never broken, never lost. The vibration within them is now God's very heartbeat. One question remains. Have you come to merely live this life, or to know the life beyond death? This question is not just to be asked, it's to dive inward. Meditation doesn't just give peace, it reminds you who you are, where you came from, and where you will return. In meditation, all that you cannot read in books, cannot bind in words, is revealed, known only through experience. If you're ready to attain that experience, meditation is your path, your mantra, your silent guru. This is the moment when the seeker becomes perfected through practice and dissolves into that perfection. For in the end, meditation doesn't take us anywhere. It shows us what we always were. Dear viewers, if this video has offered a glimpse of meditation's power, the soul's depth and life's mystery, please like it, share your experiences in the comments, and subscribe to this channel so we can journey deeper together. Remember, meditation is not just a practice, it's the call of your existence. We'll meet again in the next journey. Until then, stay silent, stay awake, and love yourself. Heartfelt thanks to you.